right now in the Indigenous community, there is a high number that have either struggled or are struggling with addiction, drugs, alcohol, whichever, but our number is extremely high. And with our minority being very small, that percentage is well over 20%. So, right now, what I want to do is talk about my story of how I went through addiction and came out of it. My story started when I was in high school. I did a lot of football, a lot of skateboarding, and I had quite a few injuries. But my major injury was when I got hurt playing football. I messed up my back really bad, so they started me with tramadol and naproxen. It worked for about a good week, and then after a while, just the pain wouldn't go away. I had a few more injuries, some skating, fractured wrists, muscle tears. I ended up getting put on tramadol, and I took it for a while, and then I quit because I was like, I'm just gonna get hurt anyways. Why bother? I graduated in '07. I was still 17 at the time, and then went right into college. And being thrown into an adult world is very scary, and that's when my mental health really started to take a dive. So I slowly started to fall back into getting pills. First, it helped me with the pain because I was walking around a lot, doing a lot more activity, and I was always in pain. So I started taking them for that, and then after a while, I just realized that I enjoyed the high. I did this well up until I was about 19, 20. I quit, stopped taking it altogether because I was just like, I don't need it. And then got a job finally when I was 21, started working, and realized as I was going through there, my mental health just kept declining. It was just, I was always in a bad spot. So I ended up just turning back to pills. And I worked out ways to control my highs to make them prolong. And I found ways to where I would take about four, maybe more. I don't really remember, and just be high all day. And eventually, I would slowly get my hands on stuff like Vicodin. And I had hit rock bottom mentally. I was living my own place, just taking whatever, whenever. And I had one that I'm not going to say the name of, but I would black out for like 2 hours when I would take it, and then before I'd actually pass out. And I know this because of what friends have told me and things like that. And then one bad night, I took some and blacked out. And I woke up the next morning in a position that I did not want to be in, didn't feel safe. And there was a person with me who told me things that had happened that night and just things that shouldn't have let happen. And I thought we were cool until that. And just, that night, I knew I was in trouble. And I tried for another week to get high, and the pills weren't doing anything. So right then and there, I told myself I need to get clean, or I'm not going to be alive. So I quit right then and there, threw everything away, and now I've been about probably 7 years sober now. I'm married. I'm 32, and I have a kid now. And those two are actually my main reason for living. They gave me a reason in this life, and there's still parts of my past through those times that I can't recall. They're complete months where my memory is blacked out. I don't remember anything. I remember the people that were there in the time, but I don't remember any of the events. Like, I just know that they were there, and that was it. So yeah, from 18 to almost 26, rough. But the reason I wanted to tell that story is because I wanted to get to this point. Don't do what I didn't do, and also do what I didn't. I should say that. Do what I didn't do. Get help. You know, you are not alone in this struggle. There are a lot of people out there that are struggling with this, and they understand. It feels like you're alone, but you're not. So do the thing that I didn't do, and get help. And being clean is honestly one of the best things I have ever done. And I am thankful that I am alive today because now I get to see my son grow up. So that was my story, and I just wanted to share that with you.